Hello and welcome, sports fans, to the Ashburn Ice House, home of your Westfield Ice Dogs and Chantilly Chargers. I'm John Baranowski. With me is Philip Prevost. We got the first game of the season today for your combined Westfield and Chantilly team going against the Madison Warhawks. Phil, what are your thoughts on tonight's game?
It's going to be an interesting season here, John. This is the first game of the season. Last year was the first year, yeah, right? Last year?
I believe so.
That this team was combined. And the beginning was a little bit of growing pains. But as we went on, you saw some more of the chemistry building. So I'm hoping that with the second year now going as a combined team, we should be able to get more of that consistency. And looks like a lot more players this year, too.
Yeah, we actually have some people who are kind of consigned to the call-up list. Too many players, and they're not going to get much ice time, so it's like, all right, yeah, stick around. You should get some play time, but we can't guarantee how much. So a short bench should not be the issue. With one exception, we have one goalie.
Yep. But we saw last year we had some people fill in when Sakula couldn't, suit up, and you know what? Those were interesting games. I mean, they
were interesting. I'll give you that much.
They may not have hit an outcome that we would have liked, but was it Miller in the first game?
Miller was one,
and you know what? He did a really good job for first period and a half, and then you could tell at that point it was still good, but
the other team wasn't messing around anymore.
Yeah, they're just kind of like, all right, we're done. We gave you your.
You had your shot. We're gonna take this super serious now. With the opening face-off, won by your charging dogs. Chargers and Ice Dogs haven't found the right portmanteau yet, but right behind the quick shots. Save made there. First shot of the season by Leo Anderson. Far side, Anderson with it still. It goes past Hale, and now we have a 2-on-1 breaking the other way. Along the outside, reaching, and Zakula cutting down the angle. No good shots coming on that opportunity from, I do believe, that was Gary on the far side. Far side, pushed up ice by Isaac Hale. Get to the blue line before it's rejected. Hale will get it back at center red. Into the zone, he dumps it, but it goes right off of Drew Hall. Back up and out. Into it a third time is Hale. Trying to muscle his way through. A little bit of help coming from Connor Morgan. Down low it goes. Morgan with it. Trying to knock TJ George off of his back. He finally will. Puts it up to the top of the slot. Nobody home, and it's going to go a slow boat all the way back to their own zone. Scooping that up for the Chargers is Noah Johnson. Johnson tied up in the far corner of his own zone. Pushed out behind for Rami Shawa. Far point. Quick shot on, easy one. Gets caught up in skates. Kicked off to the far side it goes for Noah Johnson. Round behind the net it goes. Along this near side. Sent up ice. Long toss by Casey Conchar. And it's going to be nice and call, even though Morgan clearly had that one beat. We don't play by those rules here at the NVSHL.
And now a little bit more thought of player safety on this level.
For sure. In Virginia, hockey is a club sport. You do need a rather high threshold of how many schools participate before it becomes a varsity sport, and schools have to provide all the equipment, and any hockey parents out there will know that is prohibitive.
Yeah, and you'll notice that even though these two teams have they're different schools, a lot of these players play on some of the local teams together.
Absolutely.
So, you'll see the random Ashburn Extreme logo on the helmet, or Reston.
They're the Raiders.
Raiders, thank you.
It's the first game of the season. Got this. Gotta shake out that rust.
Well, I was stopping because the play kind of looked interesting.
That's a good excuse, Phil. I'll give you that one. Back through it goes. Little pitch and catch there with Jason Miller, but couldn't hang on off the give and go. Back the other way, but there's Miller at center, back checking well. Pushes it back. Hale into the zone. He's got Conchar beside him. 2-on-1. Get it. Feeds the Conchar. Shoot! Oh, a good save made. Who is, I believe, that's Jacob Helfrant in net. Indeed, hard to tell with the white numbers on the white stripe, but that is how the Ottawa Senators wore it for a couple years. So
it has red trim on the letter.
It has red trim. It's not completely still.
Yeah. I believe you're correct, though.
They definitely did do that for a bit. Back up through center. Hall at center red. Dishes it to the near side. Into the zone it goes for the captain, Cat Willie. Far side it goes. Hale with it. Clearly he is stepping up this season. Onto that far side it goes. Willie with it again. Hands it off in the far corner. Hale knocked away. Back along this near side it goes. Up and out. We held on to, but for a moment, Hall had it. Miller tried to take it away. Cyrus Kelling back into the zone. Miller on him. Into that near side boards. Miller will take it away. Swings round the horn. Sends it ahead for Jung. Jung can't get a handle on it. A little tied up action. We have a hard slip there with 11 minutes to go. Second time, the Ice Dogs will send it up to someone at the point who simply is not there. Up and out of the zone, trying to work out some of these kinks. As right into the middle it goes. I don't have that number. Zachary Spiewak, I'm going to guess for now. Make sure I get who that jersey is. Back along the near side. Jones with it. Center for it is Spiewak. I guessed correctly. Far side. Quick shot on with the backhand effort from Chandon Satvik. Not enough mustard on it. Back on the near side. Kept in. I get the feeling the first and last names are switched on Satvik. Quick shot on that. Save made by Zakula. Back through on that far side. Madison in those black sweaters with it still. Shot from the point. Caught him in traffic. Shot the rebound. They score. Juicy rebound and a wide open cage to the near side. Someone broke down on that defensive roll. And it's now 1-0 Madison Warhawks.
Now scored by Jacob Alford. And almost, he was sitting there. There's so much daylight for that. He almost missed it. He just like, get the puck. But he was able to take an chance of that opportunity. And it's 1-0. But it's been pretty balanced so far up to this point.
Back into the charging dog zone. Dysart through center. Hands it off, goes off a skate. Ends up going deep, but it's back the other way for the Warhawks. Madison pushing it ahead. Nelson with it on the near side. Nelson shakes off a hit. Tries to get back to that puck, but nothing doing. Kept in at the point. Shot. Save made in front of the net. Pitchforked ahead. All that far side up to Leo Anderson. Anderson into the zone, but with that poke check, he's now offside. My biggest complaint always with Madison, they're the Warhawks, and obviously they're named for James Madison. And Warhawks was a proper term for politicians who wanted to fight the War of 1812. But do you think they have anything with that in their logo? No, it's the Atlanta Falcons' old logo. Annoying Madison. Missed opportunity. Unacceptable. In this area, no less.
Oh, most of the high schools have most of them have a type of bird.
But yeah, okay, Warhawks, but War of 1812. You're 20 miles from the White House. It burned in 1812. Come on! Slackers. 8:53 left here in the first. It's 1-0 Madison.
Right to your school board.
I think I will. On the far side. Digging for it. Up through for Kimmel. Kimmel from point blank takes a shot. Save made by Hellfront. Up and out of the zone. Quick shot on. Save made by Zakula. Just a high floater right into the glove. .836 remains. Shots read 5 apiece. Face-off won by the Charging Dogs. Miller with it, back in his own zone. Up and out on the clear. Jones couldn't get a handle on it. But it comes back to the near side. Hall will put it back in. Round behind the net it goes. Scooped up there by Noah Johnson. Taken away quickly. Jung will have it back, but Miller will push it ahead only to hand it off. But he does the extra effort to get it away, but for a moment. Willie centers it. Miller takes it away. Tries a dipsy doodle. Pocket picked. And somehow it comes back to him. Okay. Miller on the outside takes that shot. Oh, fluky bounce. I think that hit post.
I believe you are correct.
Miller. Centering effort. It's off the side of the cage. Bounces it off. Avoids that whistle. Can't get it through to any other white sweaters, though. It's up, and now it's out. Centered through. Reaching along for a quick shot on. That one came from Jeremy Correa. Back along the near side it goes. Gary with it. JT Gary in his own zone. Spies on the near side. From that near side corner, centering effort, no one on the doorstep. Taken away by the Chargers. But it's back for Spies. Spies from his own blue line, couple changes on, tries to center for Gary, but it's intercepted. Back the other way it goes for Antigonu. Antigonu around, tries a hard wrap, can't get that one through. Puck still loose. In the feet of a Charger. Ahead to Antigonu, can't connect. Along that near side, Spiewak will put it back in. Looks like he kept it in. Jones chasing after it. But it's cleared up and out, and the icing waved off, so Madison chasing after. We'll get there first, but no one on the support. 6:30 left here in the first. 1-0 Chargers. 1-0 Warhawks. From behind their own net, turnover made by the Chargers. Trying to get something up and over the net. Just can't get enough loft on it. Pushes it through. Hale tees it up through traffic. What a save by Hellfront. I don't know how he tracked that one.
I don't either, because I really thought that was going to go in. It picked right under the, what was that, 3-hole?
Left side, I believe so.
Left side, yeah. And I kind of saw it like bounce up and down. I'm like, oh, he's going to cuff him, and then nope. Good save.
Face-off comes to the near side. Dysart plays it off the boards, but it's tied up right there after. Wilson with it. We'll send it ahead. Carew. Ahead to Shawa. Quick shot on. Save made. Shawa with it on the far side now. Round in front of the net. Swoop to the near side boards. Lots of play happening down low here in the Charging Dog zone, and unfortunately it's not with the people in white sweaters. Hall keeping it in. Centering effort there. Shot on will go blocked by the shins. Back on the far side it goes. Played out for Leo Anderson. Anderson will send it ahead. Trying to put it up for Shin. Back along this near side. Up and out. And Tiganu will grab onto it. Long toss on to Dysart. I don't know how that was onside, but we'll take it. Two shots, both blocked by Hall at point blank. Big hit on the far side. I think it might have sounded worse than it looked. Cooper will have the puck and get caught up. And are we going to have... No, it's just going to be an offsides call. I thought maybe we were going to get a makeup on that. 5:01 left here in the first. 1-0 Warhawks. First game of the season for this Westfield and Chantilly combined team. Worked up the far side. Centering effort. Blocked off at the blue line. Hale will push it in. Lost at the last. The possession is just not very strong with either team right now, but I guess it is first game. The movement is good. Hanging on to the puck. Zone entry, that kind of stuff has not been there yet. Icing waved off. We'll give the Chargers a chance here along this near side. Oh, big hit on the near boards. And a puck out of play as that hopped up just enough and snuck its way out of the netting. Wait, we got a student going home with a souvenir. Face-off won by the Dogs. Hales takes that shot, tees it up. Rebound along the near side, trying to work it in front. Lots of effort right in front. Finally, it will be taken away by Kaysen Marr. On the near side. Intercepted by the Dogs. Back to it is Morgan, but just couldn't feed it to anyone else. Offsides, now waved off as everyone tags up. Just under 4 to go here in the first. Intercepted by Caution to Kimmel. Kimmel taking the shot. Rebound. Oh, it's Skinner just wide near side. Up, Wiley knocked down. There's a bit of a high hit, but height differential had something to do with that. Hale outside the zone will send it back in. Back along the near side it goes. Spees, dipsy doodles way in the zone. Shot, awkward save, reaching across his body, but saved nonetheless. Miller dangles his way around 2 players, looks for a third, and he's going to get knocked down on the way in. No calls coming. Back along this near side for Gary. Long toss into the zone, dangled once, knocked off the biscuit. 3:10 left here in the first. Hall, quick shot on, save made. The rebound, Skitter's wide. On that far side, boards now. Miller stepping into it. Long toss ahead. Icing waved off on a deflection. Hall's going to have to pick it up in his own zone. Alford from his own zone. Miller will tip it away, but still kept on. Correa with it. Pressure on the zone entry, and thanks to a good job by Gallagher, they're going to completely thwart that. Finally, they're going to get it away. Along this near side, slow ball into the zone will avoid the icing call. 2:22 left here in the first. Played his way along. Cooper with it. Into the near side corner. A little bit of pressure on coming from Austin Knuckles. Knuckles? Round to the far side it goes. With it still is Alford. Up to the point, now to the near side corner. Bouncing puck corralled on this near side, but possession is a better question. Finally looks like Spiewak will have a handle on it. Ahead for Gavin Jones, up and out, and I think that time we're going to get the icing. No. These referees certainly want to keep this moving.
They have places to be afterwards.
I guess so. Alford on the far side. 3-on-2 into the zone. Look for some opening. Quick shot. Oh, an awkward save. Did he get back to it? He must have, because there's no signals. It went off of Zakula's arm and hopped up over it, and he had to reach back for it. That was a scary play. Or no, did he not get it? Why? Okay.
Yeah, they called it a goal.
Oh, they did. Okay, scoreboard slow and lack of celebration. I'm shocked at that one.
Well, no signal either.
Yeah, no one pointed to that net. So okay, Zakula didn't get it. 2-0 Warhawks. Minute 17 left here in the first.
I kind of felt this how it was because there was no celebration for an awesome save.
Yeah, I mean, it's just no celebration for a goal either, though. I mean, goals always at least get a couple high fives, couple fist bumps.
And there was great rejoicing.
Yeah, no. On that far side, Spees. 49 seconds left here in the first. Dogs with it. Hale sends a long toss ahead, but it's deflected. 30 seconds left in the period. Dysart keeps it into the zone, trying to play it ahead to Shin, but won't get through. Anthony Staub in the way of that one. Dysart getting it back. Quick shot on. Rebound comes loose and just couldn't get there in time. And Tuganu stepping up on the near side, but no, it's going to be played off first. Backhand effort, quick shot, save made on the pad. The rebound, Daiso, it's right there. And simply run out of time, but good efforts there by the Chargers in the waning seconds of that period. 2-0, your score after one.
I mean, that was a very quick period.
Yeah, at the risk of jinxing it, not a ton of stoppages. They didn't make any big penalty calls, which they let them play. I appreciated that. They could have had a couple.
Yeah, and I just have a feeling that you're going to see a little bit more feistiness as it goes if they're not going to call some of that. And it could get out of hand quickly, so you got to be careful with that.
When does it become chippy? That's really where does that threshold lie?
And after that last big hit, you kind of saw a little bit of that chippiness pop out for a second.
And on Captain Cat Wiley, nonetheless. I'm surprised it didn't get much worse, to be honest.
But I mean, that could also be, you're coaching. You're trying to keep your players don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, coaching and team captains. I mean, a good locker room environment will help that as well. That I guess we should give more credit to the teams themselves for keeping it under control.
I mean, pretty even. Shots are 11-10 in favor of your charging dogs, but the score is what matters, and it's 2-0 Madison right now, which is one of the schools I feed into. So,
a traitor in our midst.
Okay. But out of 400, 500 kids, only 70 go there. So it's
Are you going to be the one who feeds them about how the Warhawks should have something about James Madison, the War of 1812?
I'll
People who wanted to go to war?
I'll let them know.
It's the closest ever vote for whether or not we go to war. Warhawks pushing over the edge. I mean, come on. They're not the Henry Clay Warhawks.
Well, okay. Warhawks. What's their logo then?
War of 1812 soldier, being all aggressive and whatnot.
Okay, that's a lot of detail for just
You'd be surprised. You do it abstractly.
I mean, it could be like the White House burning. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little more antagonistic, yeah. Maybe a shoulder patch. We'll save that for a shoulder
reverse
patch.
retro.
Yeah, there you go. Quick play in front. Knocked away by Wiley. Hopping out. Marr into the zone. Drops it back. Good dangles there by Cyrus Kelling. Can't get the shot on. On the far side, Marr with it again. Lots of pressure coming from Casey Conchar. Kimmel on the far side. He's got Morgan beside him. Takes a shot himself. It sails wide. Near side it goes. Conchar on the far side. Sends it up high. Morgan on those far side boards. Played through by Cyrus Kelling. Centering effort. Intercepted by Hale, who will send it back into the zone, but it's flagged down by Hall. Jung tries to send it in. No such luck there. Morgan also stopped. Hall doing some amateur goaltending out there. Back through it goes. Gallagher will manage to keep the play away. Ahead to Jung. Plays ahead to Miller, but can't connect on the pass. It's down low on the near side. Alford from the enemy blue line, our blue line. Looks for the shot from point blank. Got no height on it. Good save made by Zakula. 13:20 left here in the second. 2-0 Madison. Round behind the net now. Comes the near side. Quick shot. They score. Oh, what a pick. What a pick of that corner. JT Gary. I mean, look. Oh, they're waving it off.
Why?
I mean, look, I'll take it, but what was the call? Why? It was on top of the net. Well, that explains that. How on earth does that bounce happen? I was going to say, Zakula was in perfect position, but no matter what you do, there's a space. And I thought that they managed to pick that little bit of space above his shoulder. No, I guess not. It landed on top of the net. And that's why it's no goal. That's the correct call. All right. That would have been something that he keeps on the highlight reel had that been an actual goal.
Oh, I'm getting all out of focus here.
Come on, Phil, focus.
It's just randomly just going blurry. I don't know why.
Is it or are you? You okay over there?
I mean, maybe.
Okay. Into the zone is Miller. One man to beat. Try the backhand pass, and oh, what a toe save made. Jung with a second effort. Hellfront just reached out with the toe, and that would have changed the direction enough that no one was there to do anything with it. What an awesome effort.
.12:31 left in the second. Shot's still pretty close, 14-11 in favor of the Charging Dogs, but have not been able to beat the Warhawks goaltender.
Yeah, Jacob Hellfront has really done a great job. He has awesome pads too. They look very I don't know how old they actually are, but they look very 90s vintage. Matches the look well. Quick shot save made.
Just thinks he's seen a lot of rubber.
So like shades of Tom Barrasso kind of thing.
Yeah, you would.
I would. They used to make these pads. They were air filled, and when they'd pop, they'd send styrofoam like flakes everywhere. But apparently they were really light and popular. Looks kind of like those. Warhawks coming out of their own zone. To that far side is E.J. Nelson.
They talked about those pads like that in a video I watched on the Cooperalls.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There's a briefly thing of like different fads of the...
They're Victoriaville pads, but without the big V on it. That's what it looks like. Good old Vicks. I hope there's some vintage goalie fan watching, just like, yeah, this guy knows, he gets it. Probably not though. Into the zone come the Warhawks. Along this near side it goes, Remy Chawa. Up top, far point, quick shot, sails wide. 11-11 left here in the second. 2-0, Warhawks. From down low, Hale will try and send it up and out. Will be caught up here with Anderson. Anderson to Kimmel. Kimmel looks for the shot, sails just high. Far side, keeping it in, was Austin Nuklos. Taken back by the Warhawks in their black Ottawa Senators jerseys. Kimmel steals it right back. Quick shot. Save made right in the breadbasket. Hellfront with another one.
I think they found a spot where they're trying to aim for. It's all top shelf here. Several of them have been up high.
I won't say Hellfront's movement is textbook, but he has been in front of everything he's had to be in front of.
Right.
And then some.
He is going down a little bit more. I think that's why they're trying to get up top, but just haven't been able to crack it. Cracking?
No. Bad.
I mean, they're doing good right now.
Back through center red, Nuklos will have to play defense now off the stick and into that far corner. Gallagher steps in to stop that one. Then it's swiped away by Noah Johnson. On the far side, Miller on his horse. Steps back, looks for the effort. Shot, He scores! I thought that was a pass for Jung, and so did Hellfront. And so that way we get that first goal. 2-1 your score with 10:14 left in the second.
Oh, that definitely fooled him. He definitely wants that one back.
Fooled me. Yeah, he totally bit, thinking it was a pass. Miller did a great job selling it, and it worked. First goal of the season, Jason Miller.
And I was just saying how they're trying to shoot up top. They tried something different and got rewarded.
Do the unexpected. On that far side it goes. Jeremy Correa. Quick shot from the far point. Blocked in traffic. Jung with it now. Gets to the near side. Shot sails wide. Rebound off the boards to the far side. Gallagher working to keep it in. Will hand it ahead. Jung with the backhand effort. Gets stopped off in the slot. Gallagher reaching for it, now going after it. Round to that far side. Ooh. Oh, big hit on the far boards. As Chandran Satvik It got stood up. Still not convinced my roster isn't wrong on that. Back behind, quick shot in front, they score! JT Gary, this time he won't be denied. Dangled in front of the net and hung Zakula out to dry. Not much you can do on that one. In behind the defense like that. That's 3-1 with 9:12 left here in the second.
And I believe he's the one that laid out that big hit, too, before that play.
Would not doubt it. See if you can see what it says on the back of 19's jersey. 19 white. I think my first and last name are switched on this. But I want confirmation before I go with it.
Yes.
It look
Chandran is on the...
So Satvik's the first name, Chandran's the last name, at least according to the jersey. And the jersey's usually right.
Way to go.
Good help is hard to find. Back along the near side.
You should fire that person.
I will not do such things. Thankful for any help I get. Centering effort. Stopped at the last minute by a Charger. Along the near side it goes. Good effort on the stick lift, but Spieth will have it on the near side point. What a block by Morgan getting in front of that one. Nuklos, drop it back behind. Quick play in front, saves made! Oh, and that puck did come loose, but a good whistle, a helpful whistle will bail out Zakula, who made 3 really important saves down there. Oh, good.
I was going to say 8:08 left in the second. Shot 16-15 in favor of the Charging Dogs.
If only we could put another one in that net. Back along the near side. Long toss ahead. And even though we beat the icing, that's the way it is.
That's the way the cookie crumbles?
That's the way the cookie crumbled. And that's the way it was. 8 minutes to go here in the second. 3-1 Warhawks. Played off, back behind the net. Jonathan and Tuganu had that one, sent way up and out. Cooper chasing it down in his own zone. Around to the far side. Centering effort, Shin will grab it there, and just miscommunications and delayed offsides will thwart any Charger effort. Far side, swiping at that puck. Wiley with the shot, save made Zakula. In the near side it goes for Barr. Quick shot on, save made, held on to. 7:21 left here in the second. We'll have the face-off to the glove side of Zakula. Face-off won eventually by the Chargers. Pushed ahead, Spieth with it. Sends it right back in. Shot on, save made. Rebound to the near side boards. Alford can't hang on. It's off to Dysart with heck of a play getting it back behind. Offsides waved off as some real interesting slips happening on the way into the zone. But it's stolen back the other way. Spieth has the puck taken away at the last second, but he'll get back to it. Centering effort, knocked away. Good effort there by Nuklos. Pushed ahead, up but not Art. Dysart couldn't get it through. Shot on, save made. Dysart's second opportunity. Second one will get through, and Kimmel's there to retrieve it. He's got some room, but not a lot of opportunities, avenues to the net. Play it back for Hale. Top of the slot. He pinched well on that one. Now to the near side it goes. Quick shot on. Good shot there by Joseph Suji, but knocked down right thereafter. I'm sorry, not Suji. That's Leo Anderson. Looks like a 7. Back on this near side. Hale, quick shot, save made again. The pad low rebounds, and just too high on that second opportunity. Back behind it goes. Conchar couldn't hang on to it. Sent ahead. JT Gary, centering effort, quick shot, save made. Good saves made there off the effort from Korea. Looks like Alexander Dagan, that jersey. Icing called against the Charging Dogs. They'll come back to their own zone. No change allowed. 5:26 left here in the second. 3-1 Warhawks.
They haven't been able to really sustain offensive presence, but that last time they had a good 30, 35 seconds in there where they had some opportunities. Just got to keep doing that.
Yeah, the puck possession hasn't been strong yet. I think that's the big thing with the big adjustments.
Both teams hasn't been terrible.
Yeah, no, this is not a one-sided affair. It's just a couple more opportunities for the Black Sweaters. Up but not out. Hale with it. Lofted out. Jung can chase his way to it. Icing is waved off. He'll get there first, but lots of pressure coming from Nick Cooper. Jung plays it back, but unable to get a handle on it. And Antuganu had a chance, but it goes off of Antuganu. Round behind the net. Rami Shawa looks to pop it in front. Caught in traffic. Hale with it. Along the near side. Chipped up and out. Well, first period was very fast. Second one, there hasn't been a lot of whistles, or at least not more whistles. Quick shot, sails wide. But it does feel like it's slowed down a bit. Quick shot on. The far side, scooped up there by Kelling. Gets back to it, shot, sails wide. Shawa in a battle with Hale in front of the cage. Spies, it's off of a stick, sails wide. 3:45 left here in the second.
I'm surprised they haven't been calling anything because I was getting a little cross-checky there.
There's a real battle happening down low. Hale with it. Up and out of the zone with Kelling. Takes a shot, rings post. Rebound back behind the net. Kelling still with it. Had Cooper in front, instead opts for his own shot. Sails wide. Cooper played down low to Kelling again. Takes the shot off the shoulder. Save made. Sails round behind from Nuklos. Quick shot. Stopped in traffic. Kelling really wants that opportunity. Up and out of the zone now. Morgan. It's a little bit of room, but it is sweep checked away by Cooper. There's Kelling yet again. You think, get that guy a real jersey. Back through on the near side. Marr with it. Passes it back. It's intercepted by Morgan. Morgan looks to send it ahead. Chandran put that one back in. Up ahead now, he gets it back. Chandran into the zone. He's got Morgan. Can't make the connection. Stolen away. Alford now on the near side. Played in front. Sakula was reaching for it, trying to glove it down. It's just a bit too far. Cleared up and out. We got to get the icing call. We will. 1:48 left here in the second. 3-1 Madison. So another year of combined hockey. Westfield High School and Chantilly High School, typically rivals, put together. Westfield winning a championship just a few years ago as combined with Tuscarora High School. Chantilly winning the championship with the last season on their own. At least I think that was the last season they were on their own. Lots of great pedigree indeed. Westfield was started from Chantilly's program, so long-standing connections, but that's usually how rivalry works as well. These boys have managed to work very well together so far. Near side it goes. Dysart trying to reach for it. Quick shot on, save made. Rebound goes back behind the net. Long the near side. There is a championship game for the best two combined teams. A playoff for that. It's roughly half the league is combined teams. I mean, you can't really recruit and can't get players who are new and trying the game. Like, you got to be a pretty good skater by the time you get here, so it's just simply it's geography. And so combined teams very common. 47 seconds. Oh, what a hit! Alfred into shin. Alfred keeps the puck and keeps moving. Anyone get the license plate on that truck? Spees back with it into the zone.
For that hit, the license plate's pressed on his chest.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it from a rubbing. Back along this near side. We'll see if that leads to it being a bit more chippy. That was a huge hit. Into the zone is Nelson. Looking back in front. Puck taken away by Kimmel. Kimmel along the near side, trying to find some room, but he's out of time. I don't think he knows it. Indeed, that's going to end the second period of play. Madison up with 3 over the Westfield Chantilly combined team with 1. I'm John Baranowski. He's Philip Rivas. Cross Ice Feed back here for yet another season. Bringing you as many games as we can here. We are going to miss next week, next Friday. We are very much out of town. But the rest of the season should be a go.
There might be 1 or 2 in there that we might not be able to
You
make.
never know. Looking at the calendar, yeah, the 11th. Oakton versus Chantilly is here at 9:10. You're going to have to be here if you want to see it, however. The 18th, Chantilly and Westfield versus Independence. And there's a game on December 9th, but I don't have what team they're playing.
I thought I put it in there.
Well, I have Chantilly / Westfield in the time of 9:20, but I don't have who it's against.
No.
Yeah, it happens. By December, we'll get that rectified.
Says Kulo's pants don't match his jersey. They're red.
Well, no, there's a red stripe, and
Neither team has red in their colors.
well, goalie pants are expensive. What are we going to do? Suspend them? Actually, I'm pretty sure Conchar 98 also has the same Ashburn pants.
We've seen games where they tell players to go back in because they don't have the ear protector.
Yeah, you know, when you get that ref, usually everyone knows it's that ref. And I remember that was the thing every time we'd play at West Virginia University. That was hey, make sure you put your ear protectors back in.
Just gotta follow the rules.
They do, you know.
Yeah, we do. We are a society of rules.
Yeah, you got to know what rules to break. As I'm sure you went exactly the speed limit your entire way here. In Northern Virginia.
I was going with traffic.
That's not the rule, Philip.
Going with traffic.
Not the rule.
I could have caused an accident. It's safer.
Quick play in front. Miller looking for it. Back along this near side it goes. Nelson.
I was going the Shrem speed, 62 and a 55. Come on.
It's against the rules.
I'm not a mile faster.
It broke the rule. You go to the box, 2 minutes, and you feel shame. And then you'll get free. Play along the near side, into the zone. Taken off by a bunch of white sweaters. 13:35 left here in the third. Chargers down by 2. Gallagher with it. Surveying his options. He's going to be taken away from him by Marr. Back along the near side. Kelling with it. Round behind the net and over the far side. He gets caught up on some ice shavings. Pushed ahead by Anderson trying to find Jung. It's intercepted along the way. Spiess along this near side. Dangle shot. Save made. The rebound comes to the near side boards and Willie. Captain Willie takes the shot. Sails wide. It's deflected in front. Back along this near side. Round behind the net. Sakula really working that side-to-side lateral movement. Pushed up and out by Anderson. Kicks it ahead. Good puck protect. Will get it into the zone, but not for much longer. As Spiess will muscle it out.
There's a lot of snow along that board there. It got really stuck in there.
Back through it goes along the near side. Knuckles will put it in.
I wonder what his favorite Sonic the Hedgehog player is.
It's actually Dr. Robotnik. Plot twist.
Dun, dun, dun.
Actually, it says Knucklos on my roster. I'm gonna have to talk to my people. Diving effort in front. And I think we're finally gonna get a call.
No, that's a goal.
Is it a goal? All right, we'll get a goal call.
But that was also a trip.
Bobby Orr in front over there. We'll get the fourth goal, 4-1 in favor of Madison.
So even if it was a penalty, it would have been delayed, called, and then wiped anyways.
Nah, not always. NCAA now keeps them. If you score on the delayed penalty, you still get the penalty. I don't know that we do that at this level.
Wouldn't that be interesting at the pro level?
Well, I mean, the idea is you want to make it so it's going to hurt regardless. Like, you want the penalties to hurt more, so you do fewer of them. And that was a rather simple way to make that happen. Dysart into the zone. Quick shot. Save. Yep. Oh, he scores! Dysart will answer. Picked at 5-hole. Helfrich had the save initially, but it got away from him. 4-2.
As soon as that puck got to his pad, it flipped on its side and just rolled right in between his legs. And he really caught him off guard.
He just went, pardon me, and we just walked right in.
And the slow-moving ones are the most painful. Like, you can see the goalie's pain when they're trying to stop those.
I mean, Zakula had that on that second goal. Round behind the net it goes. Connor Morgan with that one. Up and out of the zone. Hale chasing it down. Good stick lift. He'll keep it. Back in. Shift. Shin chasing it down, but he and Cooper had made eye contact of, okay, who's doing this? And
there's a cross check. Yep, you called it.
Shin knew he was going to take a hit the first time, and by jumping in there a second, he draws a call, and, well, let's see what we can do with it now.
He's arguing about the call. I'm like, no.
It's fairly obvious.
It was very obvious.
Yeah, the ref's laughing. He's like, hey, come on now. Come on now. Alford is actually going to be the one who's called.
They're calling it interference.
I thought that was Cooper who had that. Maybe that's the problem. It's like, it wasn't me. I've been framed.
I think Cooper had the first one.
Certainly had the first one. I guess Alford stepped in and
cleaned it up.
Took a quick shot, deflected in front by Miller. Miller chasing it down from behind the net. Lots of pressure on him. Coming from Anthony Staub. Far side. Quick shot, save made. The rebound is covered up quickly. 1:45 left here on this power play for the Charging Dogs. 10:48 left here in the third. Down 2. Face off 1, back to Hale. Hale at the far point. Tries to put it in. It's deflected immediately, up and out. Good job by Conchar to get back to it. Pushed ahead for Miller. Antigonu put it down low. Conchar Plays it in front. Trying to connect through to Kimmel, but Kimmel couldn't corral it in time. 1:20 left here on the power play. From down low up to Kimmel. He coughs it up and it's back the other way, but can they minimize the damage? Mayhaps. Far side, Hale. On the near side, Antigonu. 1:05 as it's put into the zone. Long toss sailed back. Jung will stop it off, trying to get some fresh legs on. Jung will come to it on the near side. Kimmel by way of Antigonu. Back to Hale. Works his way into the zone finally. Sweep check, but it's kept in by Kimmel. Kimmel to the far side boards. 43 seconds left on the power play. Kimmel pinned in the back behind the net. Point blank. Now Jung, quick shot, sails wide. Up and out on the good efforts by Jack Spies. 25 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Far side it goes, Antigonu. Drops it back for Morgan. Morgan dangling, but is surrounded by 3 men in black. Not going to be able to get away with it. 8 seconds left on the power play, and it's held on to by Kelling. Kelling drops back, killed the remainder of it. Shin will keep it into the last moment. We're 5 aside, though. Morgan drops it back for Shin. Shin can't keep it in. Puck slowly into the Charger zone. On that far side it goes. Dysart trying to swipe at it. Where it's played off by Knuckles. Near side, Morgan ahead for Dysart. Dysart has his pocket pick. 8:27 left here in the third. Dogs down by 2. Dysart was in his paraphernalia for a moment. Finally gets it loose. Plays off for Gallagher. Gallagher from in his feet will play to the near side. Ahead for Kelling. Takes the shot. Glove save. Sakula.
Come on, you're going to look at Luongo on that.
Great save, Luongo. Zakula playing shortstop on that one. Snags it.
Great save, Zakula.
8:09 left here in this third period. Pushed ahead. Anderson. Shakes off the hit. Takes the shot under the pad. The rebound. 2-3 swipes at it. Still loose. Anderson in the near side corner. Good body position. Will keep that puck a bit longer, but it's turned over nonetheless. Far side it goes. Quick shot on. Save made Zakula. Played off. Long toss. We're going to get an icing. 7:33 left here in the third. No, that's during intermissions. That was minutes ago. You don't have time for that in those.
Literally only minutes.
Yeah. You don't have time in one of these intermissions.
All right, now the pizza place is closed, so you couldn't get anything.
Oh, no. Where they have vending machines.
They're changing the name, I guess, of it.
What I said, Rios? Was it Rios?
Yeah, it used to be Passianos.
Oh, look at you. Near side it goes. Kimmel, long toss ahead for Miller. Can't connect, but he did tip it. So, no, that... And Miller was in a hard wrap, and I'll be shocked if that's not a penalty. He did tip it. Miller John at the official. He's not going to get his way. Miller did just officiate a game over in, what was that, MedStar out in...
Well, then he knows how the rule.
I mean, he does. He's actually quite a good official from what I hear, but not... He should know you don't win officials over by yelling at them.
Gotta get him cookies.
Cookies, yes, that's the answer. Back along this near side. Miller pushing it up and out. He's got Kimmel beside him. Runs out of real estate, tries to center it off. Actually comes right back to Miller. but then it's poke checked away from him. We'll get it back from Wayne Gretzky's office. Where can he find that option? Nope, not going to find Conchar on the near side. Back the other way. Hale steps into it. It's out, and everyone should be tagged up, I think. Miller will wait and take it into the zone. Waiting, takes a shot, rebound, slapped at, point blank. And it's back the other way now. Gary in behind the defense. He had one great goal already. Quick shot. Oh, nice pass. What a great one-timer. Back to it. Zakula with the saves, and it's up and over his pad into the net. Oh, my goodness. If they got away with that shift, it would have been a highlight reel for sure. But too much, too soon. Nothing you're going to do about that.
I really thought Zakula thought that he deflected it up into the netting, and that's why he didn't get back to his post. And then he didn't make the initial save when he got back to his post. It just then got popped over his pad. And
I mean, what are you going to do? Eventually, you need some help back there.
Help! I need somebody.
The goalie is a purely defensive position. Sometimes you need someone on offense to sweep that away and go against the offenders. Back checking. Anywho. That does make it 5-2 with 5:50 left here in the third. Back along this near side. Nelson chasing it down as it's dumped in. Shots still fairly even. 29-26 now in favor of the Warhawks. And Chantilly Westfield has not looked bad. They haven't had the offense yet. And a couple defensive lapses have made it so they need the offense. Speaking of, in behind the defense, shot, save made. Zakula on that one. He stood his ground and waited, made them make the first move. Eamon Carew with that shot. Teed up, save made, held on to yet again. 5:03 left here in the game.
And Cooper's going to feel that one in the morning. Point blank slap shot.
I believe the technical term for that is an owies.
An owies?
An owies.
Compared to an ouchie?
Well, I mean, we're not getting that far. That's a bit extreme.
We are in the house of the extreme, so.
That's a good point. Back along the near side it goes for Anderson. Anderson trying to get away from Spees, nothing doing. It will come loose and finally taken by Hale, but placement just isn't there. Kelling on the outside. Front of the near side, swiped away. I don't know if Zakula actually made that save or it was stopped in front, but it looked good. Back through it goes. Rebound, sails wide. Big hit on the far side. Hale puts a man on his wallet. And Tuganu to Anderson. They're going to wave that offsides away.
A little offside.
A little bit. Jung will put it down low. Gallagher chasing it down. He's got Hale up top, but Marr is there first. Up and out of the zone. Jung has it. Near side for Anderson after directing some traffic. He's knocked off the biscuit, but battling his way to try to get back to it. Back along the near side for Willie. As far as it goes, Anderson. 3:30 left here in the game. Charging Dogs down 5-2 right now against the Madison Warhawks. Up to Gary here along the near side. Pass it back for Alford, who has the only penalty in this game.
You had to say it.
Well, I mean, refs want to call a perfect game, and he blew it.
You blew it!
Turnover deep in the Ice Dog zone, but a great effort made by Nuckless. Back along the near side, Alfred with it. Miller takes it back, trying to hand it off to Conchar. Go ahead, go to Kimmel. Kimmel working it back and chasing it down is Noah Johnson. Kimmel with a little bit of space. He's got Conchar behind him. Takes the shot. Kimmel will get back to his own rebound. 2-on-1 back the other way. Hale just realized it. 3-on-1 now. Quick shot. Save made by Zakula. Hale with some good positioning. Looking to block the pass. 2:13 left here in the third. Alford at center red. Surveys his options. Will take it himself. Along the near side he goes. Quick shot. Save made Zakula in that glove. Just under 2 left to play. 5-2 your score.
Yeah, that should be called dead.
Back along the near side it goes. Dysart. Back to Madison into the zone. Dysart gets it back. 90 seconds left to play. Has just Morgan will get a chance at it now. Can he maintain possession for any length of time is the real question. That's not a him thing. That's been the story all night. Quick shot on from Dysart. Save made. Rebound picked up by Hale. Hale sends it down low. Quick shot. Save made. Good effort there on the one time. Hale keeping it in yet again. Nope. Spies. Into the near side corner. 1 minute remaining. Pass back for Anderson. 3-on-2 for him. Centering for Morgan. Takes the shot off the bucket. Knocked down beside the net. Anderson with it still. Play to the near side. Dysart picks it up. 42 seconds left. Kept in. And Tuganu. He will, in fact, keep it in. Anderson on that far side. Down low, pinned. 30 seconds remain. Hale. Tees up, he scores! Isaac Hale surveys his options, finds a hole, glove side low. That makes it 5-3, 25 seconds left.
We can do it.
Look, it can be done. And if anything, that's a real good thing to move on to into next week and think about how we're going to do this. It's generating offense, I think, is the next step because everything else has been solid enough.
Yeah.
Look, there have been lapses, but
besides the couple odd man rushes, I mean, it's.
And really, it's not just the rushes. It's if you can get back to Zakula in time, give him a rebound or two and then get it away. It'll work. You just got to get some offense. 13 seconds remain. Pushing ahead, Jung going to chase after, but just 5 seconds left. And that is going to wrap up this contest. Madison Warhawks will beat the Westfield and Chantilly combined team by a score of 5-3. But we didn't look too bad. For a first game, didn't look too bad at all. And I think that's what we need to walk away from with this one, that a lot of hope, a lot of season.
See, I think Madison ran over their goalie.
That happens. He's got padding.
No, I mean, this was a really good game. Madison was a lot more physical, I'll say that. A lot of big hits. And they had those couple, but other than those couple of things, this was a pretty solid game. You could obviously see the connection between the teams has improved from last year. Our first couple games last year, they were they were high scoring and they were a little disjointed, and you don't see that now. So,
yeah, I mean they know where each other are on the ice a whole lot better. Yeah, it's holding on to the puck long enough to make that decision and get it to them. That's what was lacking here tonight, and that I think can be changed relatively quickly.
Yeah, and you got 2 more straight weekends of games.
That'll only help.
And I mean, you only have Thanksgiving break, because there's a bunch right in December too. So like, you don't have big gaps like we sometimes will have, where you have a couple games and then you're off for 6 weeks. You know, it's like.
Yep.
So it looks like it's going to be a very interesting season.
All right, so we will not have coverage next weekend. So Friday the 11th, you'll have to come out here to the Ashburn Ice House if you want to see your Ice Dogs and Chargers. But we will be back the week after that, and hopefully the rest of the season. We'll see how that goes. Thank you for tuning in. I'm John Baranowski. He's Philip Prevost. Good night, everybody.